Alright everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we're hitting up kind of like a Cars and Coffee in Genesis. We made it out here with Jackie, and we'll see what the day brings. It's gonna be a lot of clean cars, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean, little gathering. I don't know how much space they have here. I park in the street just because you guys know me. I come in early, I leave early, so we're about 30 minutes earlier than the starting time. But we'll see what we come across. There's already a lot of cars in. So, man, it's already packed, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Rafa, thank you. Oh shit, it's a wagon? Ooh. Damn, so right away, first and foremost, let's give a shout out to Genesis Honda Acura here in Pasadena. They do a lot of stuff like maintenance swaps, things of that nature. So, first and foremost, thank you, Genesis, for providing the space for us to come and just kind of chill for a little bit. Thank you, Rafa, right here, for not kicking me out. Allow me to come in. And then we're gonna start with some Euro, man. This is awesome wagon with the newer 3 Series wheels, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, it's what's in the heart, and the fact that it's a wagon, that's what makes it super cool. Over fenders. I don't know how wide these wheels are, but I absolutely love it. Manual on top of that. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous, man. And then we have the NSX. It's gorgeous NSX with the ARC, everything, the world. T37s, big brake kit up front and the rear. It's one of the cleanest NSX that we have seen. Battery in the front, pretty nice. Nice little lineup right here. And then bag NSX. If I'm not mistaken, those are the work wheels. Very beautiful. Look at those brakes. Just huge. I mean, maybe not the most aesthetically pleasing brakes, but they do their job, you know, for what they need. ITB setup on this beautiful 6-cylinder monster of a motor. And it just flows so nicely. Beautiful silver, by the way, too. And then we have another one here. It's gorgeous rear brake setup. Nice green with the silver tone to the wheels. Pretty to say the least. Tan interior, kind of giving that Ferrari type of setup. So we have a lot of beautiful little Honda Civics here. It's gorgeous. One of my favorite wheels for sure, and it just flows so perfectly on this car. Man, it's lovely. This is gorgeous. As you guys were flaming me last time that I said that I'd rather have this one than that NSX. I really mean it, man. This is a badass car. Like, I wouldn't want to have, I don't know. To me, it's not so much about the speed. It's just the way the car looks. And that generation EA, you just don't see them, especially in that mint condition. And so that's the reason why I was like, nope, I'd rather have that one. We all have a different taste though. If you would want to have an NSX over that's fine. No worries, no problem. Stays EF with a meaty tire setup. What do we have going on here? Ooh, he's not vegetarian, that's for sure. Super meaty tire setup. That was it. So beautiful. Nice little coupe. A newer gen. For a while I was really in love with this once. I like this color and the color wheel that he went with. I just couldn't find one that was within a price range that I was comfortable with. And at that point, I'd rather just get a 90s Honda. And obviously, you guys know how I feel about these wheels. Oh man! And I love the beefy setup that he went with as well. And, you know, that wheel plus that beefy setup equals win. Talk about beefy. That Bug has a lot of beef. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous EF hatch. Another hatch with another beefy tire setup. Interesting. And the rear, I mean, the front is pretty fitted, but the rear is a little bit higher. I wonder what these guys doing, huh? Maybe all-wheel drive system, maybe not, we'll see. But absolutely love like I mentioned, the color of it has definitely grown on me, and she looks beautiful. And the wagon, you guys know how I feel about the wagon. If I'm not mistaken, this one's automatic. Nope, this is a manual one, so this is, it could be the same one that I saw. Sorry, I'm in your shot. Oh wow, look at that EG. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. So I don't know if this is the same wagon that I saw a long time ago at the Diamond Bar Cars and Coffee. I don't think it is. I think the other one had a cloth seat. But I mean, again, you guys work pretty fast. You guys probably did a leather swap and manual swap. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Great job. You guys nailed it with this. Super cool. Super cool to see. You guys know how I feel about the older chassis. That's really what I'm more into. And this EG is so beautiful. Nice Mugen wheels. Wow. Gorgeous. And then let's check out some of these cars over here. Let's see. I'm all about the cars that are over here. Mike G came. Nice parking, Mike. He came out here with the newer Civic. I don't know why he doesn't take Tank as much. You know, I don't see Tank as much as I would love to see. But the newer Civic, what he's done with it is great. He has a white and red theme going on. He's slapped on his custom front lip that his buddy did a while back. And it just flows nicely, white and red. That's all you need. And the banner too, I think he got it custom made. I'm mistaken if he got it custom made or not, but it just flows black and red. But this is more my style right here. At one point, I like, you know, brighter colors and things of that nature. Now I'm so into like the subtleness. This color bug is absolutely amazing. Look at that tire beefness. It's gorgeous. I'm trying not to get into anybody's shot, but this is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this is my cup of tea. You guys know how much I like the bugs. The interiors of them, they're super classic. This cloth interior is something that I would really want for my build if I was ever to get a bug or a beetle or a bus. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Look at this. Love the paint. Love the paint that he went with. Acura Integra. I feel like I know who just picked one up like this and just restored it. Why am I? Doghouse Garage. That's who it was. Shout out to the homies from Doghouse Garage. I'm like, I know I've been following somebody who just picked up an Integra like this and really restoring it to like OEM goodness. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. It's hard to find them nowadays. I personally like the 3-piece. I know the 1-piece looks so much cleaner and it's almost mandatory, but I mean, to each its own. The track ready EG.
No, you're good. So just make a left turn and you're gonna park into that so you see the picture on this side.
It's gorgeous. You know, small parking lot for the number of cars that are going to show up, that's for sure. And wow, like I mentioned, you guys can see it. You only see my reflection, but the interiors on this generation Acuras are some of my favorite. And as of lately, I've been digging the sedans way more than the hatches. Hatches are cool, don't get me wrong, but these ones are just something about this area and the boxiness of it. And these wheels are perfect for this car. It's almost like these wheels were meant for this car. Just so nicely. Again, going back to the 1-piece headlights, look much cleaner, I get it. But I personally don't mind the 3-piece. I think it's pretty cool. Talk about OEM plus goodness. This CRX, absolutely gorgeous with the M7s. I mean, there's been times that I've thought about, you know, changing up the M7s to a less aggressive spec, and I will. I mean, I should have done that, I guess, this time around when I cracked my inner barrel. I should have done that, but I don't know why I didn't. But in the future, I will look into that. Okay, shout out to the homies Doghouse. But I mean, it just works. Look at this, that red, it just pops. It's beautiful. Mud flaps on the interior. You guys can't see it. Let me see if you guys can see a little bit. Yeah, kind of a little bit. And the interior with the sparkle seat, it makes this for a beautiful car. I don't know, I haven't had the pleasure, the opportunity to be able to interview any of the doghouse guys, but as soon as I can, I will definitely try to make it out and see if we can get something going on. And then, as you guys know, I don't really necessarily care so much for a car that has to be modified to be on the channel. I like finding these little sidecars and just, finding them. I love these trucks. The single cabs, yep. Long bed, yep. Manual, let's see. I would love to have one of these ones, and the way I would want to ruin it is by putting bags, doing what they call a C-frame, notch frame, whatever it's called, chopping it up, putting on bags, and just slam. There was a newer Tacoma white one that grabbed my attention, and that's the reason why I had that vision of that truck a long time ago in some YouTube video. A Maverick. I have no idea anything about muscle cars in general, but it's a little piece of history here, It's just gorgeous. And the Mercedes-Benz. I know these ones can be very nicely. So it was this generation truck that I was telling you guys about. This one has a racing heart, Type C's. Wow, look at the interior, it's perfect. Really nice interior. I wonder what kind of motor he has in, but this is exactly similar to what I would do. Obviously just bags and dual suspension, with the suspension needed to be able to go lower. But even in white, I would want it in white. Then Odyssey, Odyssey has some of the best wings available for them. This is really nice. So pretty much, for those that may not know, this is pretty much an Accord, my generation, but on a van. So this is gorgeous. Nice little fitment on the wheels.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. Ooh, what is this? It packs a little punch. This is gorgeous. That's what's up. This is really cool. Love it. Wonder who owns this one. I love what they've done to it. I'm gonna take a guess and say bags, right? I don't see anything in there. If this is static, shoot. Static, H, turbo, awesome. Thank you, you're good. Let's catch some of the cars that came a little bit later. As you guys know, I like to get here early, watch some of the cars roll in, get some nice footage of them, and then as they park, hopefully make my way around to get a little bit more. This EG, man, it's ready for battle. And then another EG that, it's so clean. That stands, those wheels. You guys can't see the interior the way I can. I do apologize. I wish I could have better footage of this, because look at that interior, gorgeous. Wow. No power steering light. And then the TSX. I won't put the camera in his face because I know it would make me nervous if I needed to be parking and there's a camera in my face. So lovely. As it is, it's difficult to park, let alone with the camera in your face. Wow, look at this paint. Ooh. Paint is in great condition. Interior's in even better condition. Stripped in the rear. Lovely. Kudos to the owner. And then I thought this guy was Gene, but it's not Gene. But it's just as clean of a car. Look at this. Very nice. Nicely done. Sedan. Really nice front end. And then let's walk inside the shop to show like a little bit of the work that they've been doing, some of the things that they kind of focus on. I know our buddy Red Sanja, Rob, had his CRX here, and it was getting redone. There was a lot of work that was done. I believe the mechanic's name is Gus. So yeah, he did a lot of things to it, wheel bearing, things like that. So to give you a little rundown, they do from swaps, oil changes, just maintenance. It's a cool little shop. It's a cool little spot here in Pasadena. And I obviously look at this pristine Integra. Again, keeping the 3-piece headlights, keeping it OEM. It's the way to go, in my opinion. But we all have different taste, and that's what makes it amazing. Still has the bulky, to me they're not that bulky, but you know, the people want the thin moldings. And then seems like they specialize in NSX, man. They got so many NSX stuff going on here. Coney yellows, just gorgeous. So doing some serious work to this one, and then another NSX here, which is pretty cool, you know, just to be able to see all of this. They got a feature by Larry Chen on Hoonigan Autofocus. And it was cool to see and just to learn about some of the stuff that they're doing. It's just a mom and pop shop type of feel. It's very small, you know, ironically in front of a big dealership, but you know, this is a very specific type of shop that, look at this, I mean, the work that they do is pretty cool. This one's obviously missing something called the engine, but as soon as they get it in, this car should be running, you know, no problem. B-Series Mini Cooper swapped, fender flares as well. This is really cool.
I don't know how you got it. Oh, you had to take the front
Here.
off.
It comes in a cradle. So the motor, the tranny, the axles, the brakes, everything is all on a cradle, and then you just bolt it up right there. See those big bolts? Just bolts in right there.
Oh, I see.
So, UK car powered by Japanese engineering. I love it. And all the other little hidden secrets that they had to do to make that thing work. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice to meet you, brother.
You want me to open the hood, check it out?
Whatever you want, man. You want? Maybe we gotta get you in the channel then.
Hope so. I've been practicing for it.
You've been practicing? Well, you better send me a DM and then we'll get you in the channel for real so we can do a proper one. Okay. You've been practicing. What does that mean? Oh my goodness. You have been practicing. You've been preparing this your whole life. This is very, very clean, dude.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's a work in progress. I've been having the car forever. And
Work in progress.
more
Nice.
parts at home that I gotta put on, but there's no time because I gotta work.
Oh yeah, man. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
So nice. And then this little white Brembo BBK. All right, Juan, keep practicing. It won't be that difficult, trust me. That's so cool. Super cool guy, man. Thank you so much for the love and the support, man. I really appreciate it. So today I interview another member from Hatchie Gang. By the way, shout out to Hatchie Gang. They've always been super supportive. Garza and his brother and other members have reached out. They've been super supportive. And they're like, hey man, whenever you wanna interview one of the guys, let us know. Fucking, you know, we'll make it happen. And so one of them, George, hit me up today. Well, not today. He hit me up with this beautiful EK at the last Old School Honda meet. He's like, hey man, I think you would, you know, if you'd be down, we can interview. I was like, no problem, man. So gorgeous EK. We did that this morning. And so I was nearby here, so that's why they started to come through. But if I would have known that these dudes were gonna come, I would have invited, you know, send the invite to him as well. But I don't know, sometimes some people are iffy about parking in the street, and I didn't know if there was gonna be enough parking, because I have seen some videos from this place and the parking situation is not the best. It's a little small, but I'm so glad that these dudes came out. Ooh, nice little spoon exhaust.
Where's Tim at now?
And I'm glad they came out, you know, the Hatchie Gang. I very modest. I'm like, damn, the crew came out. Nah, only 5 of us came. 5, dude. That's a big number, you know, for all of us to come out. But super cool to see these dudes. Always have nice vibes. But yeah, man. The new Supra. But yeah, super cool to just meet subscribers and get their stories and listen and hear how they started watching the channel. This is Garza. He also has a J-Swap EK. This is the EG that he's been working on. Strip in the rear. I mean, he's working on this. Beautiful, beautiful wheel and tire setup that he has going on. And oh, it's K series. I thought it was B series.
I gotta put the spotted rotors in the back, but they don't have a big brake.
Wow. Wow. Kudos to Garza, man. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Gotta get this on the channel as well. Gotta make this happen. And I also owe you guys breakfast. I know that one time you guys didn't get breakfast from me. I owe you and your brother breakfast. Super supportive cats and kittens. So obviously the RX-7 on bags. Very, very well nice.
Yeah, I did like them, man. I'm really feeling these wheels. Better than the other one you had. They fit better. They like
Very well nice. Excuse me. Thank you.
this shit. It's like
Super
you
cool.
ain't playing, dude. You like right there.
You're right there on the fitment.
Like
Nice
that.
interior.
Really, like,
That's awesome. And let's check out this MR2 right here. And I don't know what that card is. I don't know if it's a Saturn. I don't think it's a Saturn. Go ahead. Very beautiful. MR2. And then, what kind of car is this? I'm so sorry, I don't know what kind of cars. I've seen them, but I just don't know. A Nissan. Oh, a Nissan. What would this be? The 200 SX? I don't know. Very nice. I love the fact that he went and modified this car though. It's different. It's really different. I really like what he's done to it. So. Alrighty, so we're gonna end up finishing up with two more cars that came in a little bit later. Very nicely done EG hatch. Like the color a lot. Love the K series in this. It's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. He went with a two different tone engine bay and then the car. So nice to see that. Big shout out to Genesis Honda Acura. Big shout out to OG West, West Coast, West Side Riders hosting the meet. And we're gonna finish it with this gorgeous, gorgeous car right here. Came in a little bit later, and you cannot beat the style in this older chassis. They're so beautiful. This car is redone to the T. Everything has been touched on this car. The paint, we know how much black is a pain in the ass to keep clean, but this one is a perfect example of just maintenance on it. I bet it's nice and loud. Wheel setup is good, flows very nicely, so absolutely gorgeous, man. Like I said, thank you so much to Genesis Honda Acura here in Pasadena. Much love to everybody who came out. Thank you, I really appreciate the support. Catch you guys on the next one.